The past few weeks in our series Switching to Sustainability, it takes a village to help keep the Coulee region beautiful, and a local conservation group does just that to the land many of us walk past every day.
This morning we show you how it starts with protecting our local remnant prairies.
I think there's 64 flowering plants or forbs and about 11 grasses.
A scene of native foliage as you walk through this remnant prairie on top of one of Hickson Forest's bluffs.
I sometimes think of it like a symphony, and if you're missing a flute, it kind of doesn't sound quite the same.
A dependent relationship.
Then there's this yellow cone flower over here.
That needs to be cared for.
Our little monarch coming by.
And it is due to the hard work from the Friends of the Bluffland.
We've put in thousands of hours of volunteer labor, I know that.
Helping to revitalize what has been a part of the Coulee region for hundreds of years.
So these prairies are really precious. You can't plant a prairie in like an old cornfield and really call it a remnant prairie or a prairie that's like this, because these prairies, from the plants to the birds to everything, all the way down to the microscopic life in the soil, takes tens, hundreds, or even thousands of years to develop exactly the right relationships.
And a number of species that depend on this for their survival.
We think they're worth saving, and so we put a lot of work into doing that.
Because without people like John and Pat putting in the labor to conserve the prairie, it could disappear within the next decade.
Well, farming, development, and lack of fire are the big ones.
The Friends of the Blufflands call on others to step up, get out in nature,
wild carrot, so that's
and
another
educate
name.
each other.
It's a really fantastic way for people to learn the plants.
So we can help sustain the beauty that's been here long before us.
These are remnants or relics of what existed all over the place in the past.
The Friends of the Blufflands are currently working on a renovation project on the corner of Highway F and FA, turning an old field into an oak forest.
They say they burn a lot of their brush piles in the winter and they can always use more help. They also have several upcoming nature hikes, which you can learn more about by finding this story on our website.